Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope you're all doing phenomenal. So today we are going to be diving into the WinWing SimAppPro application, and first you go to the winwing.cm/en download and go to SimAppPro, download the executable. Now that it's downloading, pretty small app, pretty simple, just run and install. It is an untrusted publisher, unfortunately, but we're gonna run it anyways. Pretty standard application install. It doesn't really need internet access. I don't know why it would want that, maybe for updates. So what you can see in the devices is pretty simple, but we've got the SuperTAR SF18 and the Throttle Panel. You can do some virtual device mapping, you can do some add-ons, some key binding, but we're going to use the devices today. And over in the Throttle Panel, you can see all the buttons and switches that we have kind of in this little organization and configuration. And it also shows all their statuses and positions and where they all are. You can also change the LEDs and the backlights, but it's kind of just a lot of buttons and switches. And then up there, you can see the potentiometer outputs. That's for both the formation light and the position light, which they have an RX and RY. But that little line will actually go up and down depending on your potentiometer position. Currently they're at full, so both of them are pegged at the top. But let's go hop in the cockpit and we can do some testing and flip all the buttons and switches. Okay, through all the buttons and switches we go. So as we see them, we get both a notification on the left side for what button was moved, what position it was moved in, the value, stuff like that. And then we can actually see it lights up. So we can see all three positions there. Down, up, all three there. The rotor is good. It does not have a switch on the guard, but that's fine. Recognizes the button open and close. APU is good. So it does register right, center, and left, which I think is phenomenal. We go back up here, go through all the powers. Good so far. This is the potentiometer. You can see it both in the vertical axis up on the top, as well as the actual icon illuminating. Same with this guy. Straight on off, probe extension. Uh-oh. So this is my one, unfortunately, dead switch all the way back here. My wing external override doesn't go down. It registers the top, but not the middle. Well, it is, just not very well. So this one's really finicky. That one's okay. Fuel dump is okay, but this guy doesn't always register. That is incredibly unfortunate. It's probably just a loose wire. So I push harder. Nope. That's just dead. So unfortunately, external tanks normal override doesn't work, so I can't use it for something like gear up, gear down, hook up, hook down. Just unfortunately, that's a dead switch. A little disappointing considering the price you pay. This is $750 just for this panel, and it comes with a dead switch. That switch itself is dead. If you feel it, it has, like, when you switch it, you barely touch it. It returns to center. Versus this guy has a full throw, versus this guy, the spring is basically broken and not closing. So that's incredibly unfortunate. But you really can't do anything about it at this point, unfortunately. Purely because I'm not paying $190 to ship this back to China, have them replace one switch, and then ship it all the way back. So if I need to, I might take off this top panel, swap out the switch. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. So, then we're gonna go over to the throttle, basically just test all the buttons and switches. Alright, so, starting off, we've got standard throttles, mill, afterburner. Then we have all of our buttons, switches. This is a 5-way hat up top. This is a 5-way hat here. Speed brake is forward back only. We have a button there. Then we have a dual axis in here, so we can go left, right, we can go up, down, or we can do a little bit of both. We get both axes in there. Also a button press. There's the up and the down axis on our radar elevation scan. Then we come back in this guy, there's button 1, button 2, 3-position switch. And then this also has the friction lever. I kind of like that. It's a nice touch. It's something that you can map in the sim, and you can actually see that. That's definitely a perk. Well, I forgot to test the fire test, but I have tested that one before, and it does work. But yeah, and you do kind of need a little friction or else these fall all the way back. Into burner. And then this is actually its own switch, and it does lock them into place pretty good. You can push them out, but it's really hard to get them in. You can push them out, you can push them over the gate. It's just nice. It's very nice. Super easy, super easy. A little harder. That's much tighter. That's more like what you want when you're actually flying, unless you're fighting or moving it a lot. Then you want it about there. It's usually where I like them. So yeah, that's the ups and downs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.